Hi everyone, this is Mark the Happy Farmer. Today I'm trying to make Tanghulu, which is candied fruit. It's a northern Chinese specialty. While I'm doing it, because we'll have lots of hot candy left over, I'm also going to try and make some honeycomb. So in our pot we have 3 cups of white sugar and 1.5 cups of water. We're boiling it until it gets to 150 degrees Celsius, 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we will dip the fruit in the hot candy and then quickly dip it in cold water to set the candy. If you're going to try and make toffee or candy at home, remember that this boiling candy is incredibly dangerous. You do not want to get it on you under any circumstances, so adult supervision is definitely required. We're getting there. It's at about 135 degrees Celsius. To make the honeycomb, we have some baking powder, and all you have to do is tip that into the hot candy and the reaction will bubble up, produce carbon dioxide, and that's what makes the honeycomb. So we dip our fruit in our boiling candy, like so. Let it drip. And then straight into our chilled water. Out, and you can see that it's hardened there, and then straight onto some waxed paper, so hopefully it doesn't stick. Alright, our candied fruit is done, and now we're going to try and make our honeycomb. As you can see, the toffee has got much darker during the process, and some of the sugar has crystallized on the side of the pot. Okay, now we're adding the baking powder to make the honeycomb. And you can see the candy frothing up. That's the reaction from the sodium bicarbonate and the acid in the baking powder that is making the carbon dioxide. And we were careful to sift the baking powder beforehand. I'm going to pour him into some patty trays. Stop. Here's our honeycomb toffee. You can see that it's a kind of darker golden brown. Probably because we cooked it for a little too long in the pot while we were making the Tanghulu. Now, the trick to getting the pot clean is simply to add loads of water and put it back on the stove to boil so that you dilute that hard sticky sugar down. Our last little bit, we've just poured onto some baking paper on a tray. Now hit like and subscribe if you're really sweet. Thanks for watching. So the Tanghulu turned out absolutely fantastic. Nice and glossy and rock hard. Cracks when you bite into it, tastes absolutely delicious. The honeycomb is good, but it does taste a little bit overcooked, and that's just because we're a bit slow making the Tanghulu first. If you want to make the honeycomb, skip making the Tanghulu and you'll have beautiful tasting honeycomb as well. Thanks.